Gender violence expert Lisa Vetten stands by her evidence that no means no until someone changes their mind. But Eastern Cape Judge President Selby Mbenenge's legal team believes that stance misses cultural nuances.
And if I told you that expert evidence you've just given doesn't take into account a number of cultural practices, prevailing cultural practices about courting, and I'm going to give you a couple of words. You should know them because you are an expert. You've ventured in. Let's take in Xhosa. The word "uqhasa." Are you familiar with it?
No.
Are you familiar with the Zulu word "ukushela"?
I've heard it.
Are you familiar with the word, it's another Xhosa word, "ukuphimisa"?
No, I've not spent time in the Eastern Cape, so I'm afraid.
All right.
Mbenenge's lawyers claim that at the heart of courting is the practice of persistence. Vetten's evidence pointed to what she said were Mbenenge's unrelenting requests for nude photographs from the junior secretary, which were met with what she describes as a strategy of evasion and silence.
In fact, the word "ukushela", even outside courting, is suggested to mean pleading with somebody.
That may well be correct.
Yeah, so I'm saying when you are not aware of particular cultural notions, you can miss in language a discussion between two people of a particular culture if your interpretation comes, one, from a position of ignorance of their cultural exchange, their culture, right? Or you come from a position of what you would call a superior culture.
She was also asked about what she said the judge could have done.
You also ventured into advice on something that I'm definitely sure you're not an expert on. You said you would have advised, or you would, if the JP was interested in the complainant, he should have approached it differently. You remember that?
Mm.
Is this an area you're an expert in? The area of courting in his culture or their culture? Is it something we should take your word on, that of suggesting to a Xhosa man how he should engage in courting? Is it something that we should take as your expertise?
No, and I'm not offering it to him. I'm not offering him advice in terms of his love life. My commentary was based on policy work in relation to sexual harassment and workplace relations. That was the context in which the advice was offered, and it has been, in some of the work that I've done on sexual harassment, we put that into policy. So this was in the context of talking about workplace relations, because you have, as I pointed out, a blurring going on here.
Vetten wrapped up her testimony on Tuesday, bringing an end to the list of the witnesses brought by the evidence leader. Mbenenge's first witness has since taken the stand and will continue her testimony on Wednesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi in Sandton, Johannesburg.